It's showtime!
Take your best shot. What is going on, everybody? Well, that kind of answers the good old question that y'all had there in the chat. That yes, it's just me. It's me. It's good. Yeah, see, we're already celebrating big time already, and I don't even know why I have these on because I'm the only one here. So this. I'm going to put these up real quick, but hopefully everybody's doing good on a Thursday. Yes, Brad is not here because he is on the vacay, so he will be back next week, and we're going to tear shit up yet again. But it's just me today, so let's go ahead and get started. Just say hello to the awesome people in the chat and see who all we have in here. So let me go all the way to the top here. Let's see here. There we go. So we got Lamantra. What's going on there, Lamantra? How are you doing, buddy? Brother Fluff, fuck Mary Kill, Marianne, Ginger, and Mrs. Howell. I'll be honest with you, I don't know any of them, so I'm just going to go off completely random here. Marianne sounds like a nice gal, so I'm going to marry her. Ginger sounds like I really don't like the ginger flavoring and all that, so we're going to go ahead and kill her. And then Mrs. House, she sounds very dirty in the best way possible. So we'll F her. So there you go, Brother Fluff. How are you doing? We got Chester's in the house. What's going on there, Chester? We got Ashton. We got Z, Brownie for life, the middle part. Damn right, man. If you could just tell Brad that, I would really appreciate that. Because we got to get those numbers up. Because right now it's 3-2 in the Greg Brownie debate over on Real Talk. So we need to increase that middle Brownie one. Let's see here. Buenos Nachos. Rosie, my dear Rosie, how are you doing? Here are all your roses. You deserve each and every single one of them, and I appreciate you being here. Along with the ever 20 people we have here in the chat just to watch me make a complete fool out of myself. And we have a little bit of an interesting stream tonight, too. So, like a first-time thing for Good Real Hunting. But let me finish these hellos real quick. We got Raymond. What's going on there, Raymond? How are you doing? Let's see here. We got Atanas is in the house. What's going on there, Atanas? How are you doing? Sorry, I'm silencing my phone real quick because it won't shut up. All right. Phone is completely, yeah, I'm not dealing with it. No phones. Let's see here. Veronica, what's going on there? Veronica, how are you doing? We got Gory Tiger. What's going on there, Gory? Who else we got here? We got Brooke. What's going on there, Brooke? How are you doing? We got Chad with this guy again. That's right. It's me, asshole. What's going on there, Chad? Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Man, y'all just chatting away. I love it. We got Ryan. What's going on there, Ryan? How are you doing? We got Jean. Jean, how are you doing? We got Denise. Hey, my favorite people. How's it going? We are doing good there, Denise, and we hope you're doing great as well. We got Dynamite Tiger. What's going on there, Dynamite? Hopefully all is going well with you. Who else we got in here? No, Chad, you know what I meant? I meant the flavoring. Like ginger's like the people. Hell yeah. So, Chad, don't twist my words, my friend. You're going to get me canceled already. Ben Graham, what's going on there, Ben? How are you doing? We got Michael. What's going on there, Michael? How are you doing? Happy soon to be Prime Up. Yep, that is coming up. We got Jamie Hart. How are you doing there, Jamie? Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Brother Fluff. I did all that. We got Destiny. Destiny, what's going on? How are you doing? And we got Cody Snyder's in the house. What's going on there, Cody? So a lot of familiar faces, and I appreciate all those familiar faces because you all make the channel run. And speaking of making the channel run, here, let me take care of this. And let's thank our amazing Patreons, the Real Hunters, the official backbone of this channel. So if they want to keep our channeling afloat, we rely on our Real Hunters, and they have done an amazing job supporting us in every way possible. So if you want to join along with this and be a Real Hunter, the Patreon link is in the description down below. Click the link, select any tier to your heart's desire, so you all can be a Real Hunter today. But just in case if you don't want to be a Real Hunter on Patreon, we got YouTube memberships available as well. We got one of the hottest tickets to supporting the channel of a tier 0 for at 99 cents for tier 0, where you can have cool emojis, badges, and much, much more, along with the same perks as the Patreon side of things. So you all can be a Real Hunter today. And of course, this is Brad's line, so I got to fulfill this part. Anything works on this channel. So just liking this video, giving a thumb up, and StreamYard is supposed to help me here. There we go. See, even StreamYard agrees with me. So it's just hitting that like button, sharing the channel, subscribing. All that helps to beat the evil algorithm and making us getting our name out there so we can continue to grow this awesome community. Wow, damn, 26 people. You all are just going today. So this is awesome. Just want to make sure I didn't want to miss saying hello to people like Heather. So Heather, how are you doing? Hopefully all is well. Who else do we have anybody else new in here? I think we are good. If I do miss you, please let it be known. Let's see here. Yes, Brother Fluff. Papa Salisbury saw my shirt and said, "What the fuck is good real hunting?" Well, we'll tell you what good real hunting is what we hunt for the good reels, so you do not have to. So hopefully you said that to Papa Fluff. And Brother Fluff, I hope Papa Fluff is doing great, my friend. And I appreciate you supporting the good real merch. So, and yes, and let you know, good real merch real quick. The link for that shop is in the description. 4 days left to get 25% off on your entire order. We do have the good real stuff, and we also opened up on Sunday the Back from the Dead gear as well. So if you're a big fan of me and Destiny's show Back from the Dead, you can buy that merchandise as well. So what are we doing tonight? Well, I was watching Next Level Chef on Hulu, and there was an episode where like one of the judges kind of like asked the competitor, like asking them questions about like getting to know them better. And I'm like, you know, I don't think we've ever really done that. Like me and Brad ever done that before, because we spent a lot of time for you all getting to know me and Brad. So I figured tonight I want to get to know you guys a little bit more. I kind of came up with 16 questions. Will we get to all 16? I am not sure, because again, this is a new idea I am trying. So it could be a good stream, or this stream can absolutely suck. But we'll see. We'll figure it out together. And if there's any better community to figure this out with, it's going to be you all. So let me get the bottom scrolling thing rolling, and I will go ahead and get my first question here. But I want to ask you guys here. So let me get all this here. Let's go ahead and start with this one here. First question is one wish. So if you found a genie and the genie is going to grant you one wish, what would that one wish be? So let me know in the chat section right now, and I will do my best to try to get to everybody's answer. And I just want to hear what you guys have to say, because it would be very interesting. Just to get to know you all. Oh, and I got one other good question here I want to ask you all too, because of the big news that happened yesterday. That I definitely want to ask you all. So actually, let me get that comment here ready. So that would be my next question here. So let's see here. Let's create me one more banner. Let's see here. Two. All right, because I definitely want to ask that one. So let me get that in there. All righty, let's see here. Yes, Chad. I guess if that's how you want to do it, we're taking it back straight to kindergarten. I just want to try to do something new. And if it works, it works. If not, we'll just toss it in the trash can and we'll never do it again. So let's see here. All right. Just want to make sure I don't miss anybody here. Um, Brother Fluff, to have my mom back. Yeah, like definitely. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And yeah, and I would love like there was definitely somebody I would love to bring back too. So like always bringing back a loved one is always going to be a great answer to use your wish from a genie. Absolutely. Um Raymond, all the questions here. Yeah, but again, we'll see how like the tempo of the stream goes and everything like that. So we'll see. Let's see here. Autonomous wants to own a theme park. Okay, nice. Peace of mind. That's a very good one there, Cody. A cure to cancer. Yeah, absolutely. I will love to have a cure for cancer. Absolutely. It's just because I don't like everybody being sick and all that. So let's see here. We got Yo Adrian, how you doing? I'm asking you all questions and you give me answers. So Adrian, hopefully all is going well. Veronica, this is a great one. Wish that everyone never have financial problems. Yes, absolutely. That is a really good one because I would love to not have or for really anybody to have financial situation. Absolutely. One wish is for me able to meet Catherine Newton and Melissa Barrera. Well, I'm pretty sure they were at a Florida convention. I think last month, and I think Mia, a good friend of mine, Mia, actually got a chance to meet both of them. I think she did, but she was definitely at the convention that they were at. So maybe the next one, Raymond, and someday you could make that dream possible. Gene says to have a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. See, I will use my wish to do a Friday the 13th movie. So we're on the same path, but different movies. See here. Dynamite, World Peace, very good one. And same along the lines here of world peace. So it's just people being nicer to each other. I absolutely agree with that. Even though, like, if we were all nice to each other, how would me and Chad be friends? Because we give each other shit all the time. So that would be a hard a hard thing right there. So, all right, good first off question there. So hopefully I got everybody. If I miss you all, I'm sorry. Just again trying to manage the 20 people if I were watching. A little bit of a challenge, especially for a solo run here. So I appreciate you all just being patient with me. So let's go ahead and just get on another question here. So let me go ahead and delete that. And this is definitely, I should have started off with this one. So my apologies. So it's because of the big news that happened yesterday. Mike Flanagan is going to be set to direct a brand new Exorcist movie. And thank gosh, it is not going to be a sequel. This is just going to be a fresh Exorcist movie directed by the legend himself, Mike Flanagan, and Flanagan we trust. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you all excited to have Mike Flanagan behind the director's chair to fix The Exorcist, to fix the atrocity that is David Gordon Green's version of The Exorcist Believer? So please let me know. Yeah, see, everybody would love to have a Friday the 13th movie, and trust me. And just to kind of give you all some context, in a violent nature, pretty close to a Friday the 13th movie without it actually being a Friday the 13th, because it definitely has some Friday the 13th ness into that movie as well. And Chad, the killer, remind me a lot like you, my friend. All right, let's see here. Chad has always been nice to you? Well, fuck me running. Chad's been an asshole to me, and we like the same football team, so I don't fucking get it, man. So lucky. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Yeah, see, Ashton's excited. Yes, thank God it's not a sequel to Believer. No, dude, tell me about it. Fachi, you sexy SOB, you freaking fire dog, you. What's going on, man? I really dug Exorcist Believer, just saying, but I love David Gordon Green. And you know what, man? If you do, awesome, because I know you are a big ends guy. So David Gordon Green is your boy, and I respect you because trust me, he needs a lot of love after messing up a lot of his last couple of attempts at making movies, in my humble opinion. So, but Fachi, what's going on? Hopefully, you are doing great, my friend. Personally, I enjoyed Believer, but yes, I want Mike Flanagan to make a new movie. Hell yeah. Judging by what Flanagan did with Doctor Sleep, yep, I am on board. And Jamie, it's not only really Doctor Sleep, it's a little movie called Oculus with me because Oculus, he sets a tone and an atmosphere with that movie that I think he can kind of take from and enhance it with an exorcist like setting and all that. So that's what actually gets me excited because he gets to use the techniques he has learned from Oculus to go with the new Exorcist movie. But Doctor Sleep, absolutely a fantastic film. Let's see here. Oh, and speaking of Doctor Sleep, tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Time, I'm going to be on Let's Talk Movies, along with the Lost River Drive-In with Nick, and also from SPC Unleashed, and we're going to talk about some Doctor Sleep. So if you want to, Jamie or anybody else want to talk or want to listen to us talk about Doctor Sleep, that would be tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Time on Let's Talk Movies. So yeah, thank you for reminding me about that, Jamie. So let's see here. Oh gosh, let's see here. Just checking here. All Gene says, "I just hope the movie will not or will not good." I think you're trying to say, "I hope the movie will be good." I think that's what you're saying. If that it is, I know the movie's going to be good, but is it going to be great? I don't know just yet because we just need to know more of what Mike Flanagan's direction is going to be with The Exorcist. But if there's a guy for the job, he's definitely going to be that guy for the job. And real quick, I am going to blow my nose. So one moment. Sorry about that. I just didn't want you all to see me blowing my nose and just me messing up your ears. Definitely want to be a good look for a stream to do that. So let's see here. Dynamite says, I hope it's as scary as The Exorcist 3. That one still gets me with those big ass scissors. No, dude, no kidding, right? I will love for it to be scarier than The Exorcist 3. And in my belief, in my challenge and on my wish list, I kind of hope Mike Flanagan makes a scarier Exorcist movie scarier than the original because that would be very interesting. Tough challenge, but very interesting challenge. And that's why I thought you meant Gene. So I just wanted to double clarify that. So I just hope the movie will be good. I think it absolutely will. It will work if Flanagan sticks to basic premise. Yes, and that's pretty much what he did with Doctor Sleep. Is that he stick with the basic premise of what Doctor Sleep is, but he put his own little spin to it. But what Flanagan is always great at doing is holding true to the originality of the project he's working on, while also just making it his own. So I think Mike Flanagan again is why he's perfect for The Exorcist because he's going to take that basic premise and monderize it and just make it really special. So, but Rosie, very great points. Heather says wishes never go well. Well, Heather, you just don't have to. You can't make wishes to the wishmaster, you know. So don't make wishes to that gin. Make the wishes to the actual genie, you know, like Robin Williams is from the Aladdin. You know, that's the genie you have to go find, not the wishmaster one. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Oh, Jamie, you absolutely have to see Oculus. It is a hidden WWE Studios film, but it is absolutely very good. I would even say underrated, which actually that's a nice segue question here in a minute, Jamie. But I highly suggest you to tune in and watch Oculus, or for anybody that hasn't seen Oculus, because I think that would be a good sneak preview of what is to come with Mike Flanagan's version of an Exorcist film. Let's see here. Davey, what's going on there, Davey? How are you doing, my friend? Great show last night. So if you have not seen Late Night with the Davey, is his newest show that he has been doing within, I believe, the past 3 weeks now that you've been doing that show. And dude, the production value is so awesome. I am super impressed, my friend. So keep up the great work. And guys, if you have not subscribed to Davey, please do so. It's just as easy as a click of a button. And speaking of Davey, I'll pull this up too. We recently did a real talk episode with Davey Defray. And so if you want to get to know Davey a little more, you can listen to our episode right now on the YouTube channel or on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or even Podbean. So, Davey, hopefully all is well, my friend. All right, let's see here. Anybody, any other comments about this? Maybe Mike Flanagan should get a shot at the big three too. Yes, I think like, and Brad will attest to me, like agree with me on this. A Nightmare on Elm Street would be the perfect realm for Mike Flanagan to do one of the big three. Is easily A Nightmare on Elm Street, because I think again he can bring out a side to Freddy Krueger and make him scary again. Uh, And Heather's excited for anything Mike Flanagan. Yeah, you know what? I am the same way. And Katie Sackhoff is in Oculus, and yes, and she was awesome in Oculus. So definitely another reason to tune it out, or no, not to tune it out, to tune in. Now, Bruffer Fluff, I'm watching you. You behave yourself in the chat, man. So, but I get, I totally get it, man. It is kind of funny, but I'm telling people. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let me check the poll real quick, and then I will get on to the next question here. Let's see here. All right, nice. I appreciate the feedback on the poll in the comic session right now, because me and Brad, we've been thinking of some ideas. So let me go ahead and get another question here, because I was just curious about that. So let's see here. What can we do here? Oh, yeah. I said underrated when it comes to Oculus. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to get some suggestions from you all. What are some of your underrated horror movies? What movie, in your opinion, you think it is underrated and it absolutely needs more attention? And I hope I get to hear one that I've never heard of, because I need to add more to my watch list. So I'm sorry, getting the phone back out real quick. Just let y'all know, Letterbox, so you know I'm not on any other side or I'm ignoring you. I'm just getting my watch list ready, so if I need to add one. All right, let's see here. Heather says Believer a 3.5 out of 5. I didn't think it was bad. Was a little bummed never got to get Deceiver. And you know what? That's awesome, Heather. So if you really liked The Believer, you know what? Absolutely more power to you. No, dude, I'm not mad at it, because, like, again, it's a earlier, like, kind of like an audition film for Mike Flanagan, so it's probably not the best. I bet if he could get a reattempt at Oculus, it would be a lot better, especially what Mike Flanagan knows now and the people he knows to get that production value on it. So, no, I do. I'm never going to be mad on stuff like that. I would probably get mad if Chad says some shit like that, but I wouldn't be mad at you all. Let's see here. I'm so excited. I just saw the news that Bill Scratcher or Scar, I believe that's what you're are trying to say there. So Bill Skarsgård is going to be returning as Pennywise the new season. Welcome to Derry. How awesome is that? Absolutely awesome, because our good boy Bill did a great job portraying as Pennywise. So I'm a little bit now more excited for the Welcome to Derry series. So you know what? Bring on board the Pennywise. I kind of hoped Brad did audition for that role for Welcome to Derry as Pennywise, and they told him unfortunately to get the fuck out. So we tried, but Brad, maybe next time, buddy. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Veronica, is that the name of a movie, Godsend? So let me look that up real quick. Let's see here. I am looking at the details real quick. Yes, I believe that's the one you're looking. You were suggesting from 2004. All right, I will add that to the watch list, Veronica. Thank you. Let's see here. Brother Fluff, The Serpent and the Rainbow. Yes, I have definitely heard of that movie. And it is on my watch list currently. And please correct me if I'm wrong. Is that a Wes Craven movie? So let me know if I'm completely wrong. I think that's what attracted me to that movie, or for me hearing about it. Um, And Chester, I'll answer this real quickly as some more of the question, or more of the answers to the question pop up here. I would be open to it, but I just don't think the like just the pairing is as good as like My Flanagan with Freddy Krueger. Because I think with Freddy Krueger, you gotta create that mood and atmosphere, and just to kind of scare you with like theater of the mind. And what better way to use a horror icon to do that than with Freddy Krueger? So I don't have a problem with Howling or Friday the 13th, but I just think Elm Street is the best way for My Flanagan to go. The Hills Have Eyes remake, so good. Actually, is my number one remake favorite horror movie remake of all time. There, Dynamite Tiger. So to me, I don't think it's underrated, but I can easily see how it can interpret for it being underrated. So an excellent pick. Let's see here. Chad, you know what you said. No, Chad, I'm just giving you a hard time today, but just in case, me and Chad always go back and forth, but trust me, we're really good buddies in real life, so don't ever feel any different on that. Scary stories to tell in the dark. We need a part 2 and 3. And you know what? I really liked the first one. I like the interpretation. I believe that came out in 2019. I actually was very impressed by it. So I actually agree with you, Denise. I'm totally down for a part 2 and a part 3. Cabin in the Woods blew my mind too. Didn't expect that. Yeah, Cabin in the Woods, a great one. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse and Anna and the Apocalypse and Blood Relative. Yes, Anna and the Apocalypse I have seen. I really had a good time with it, but let me see about Scout's Guide, because I've heard of it before. Let's see here. Oh, hello. All right, so that will go to the watch list. And Blood Relative. Hell yeah, great looking out there, Raymond. Jamie, yes. I've had Sliver on my watch list for so long, so I've been wanting to watch it because I every time I talk to somebody about Slivers, they actually say it's really good and underrated. So that is a great pick. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, that's a good one. Let's see here. I think somebody said Blue Velvet. No. Oh, Veronica is from 1980. Then let me relook at that real quick. My apologies on that. Let's see, 1980. Oh, okay, I see it here. Okay, yeah. This is what Veronica was talking about here. So yeah, I'm already a fan of the poster. So if you could get me with a good poster, you go on the watch list. So my apologies about that, Veronica, and thank you for correcting me there. Fright Night 2 is underrated. It has great practical effects. And actually, yeah, me and Destiny talked about that not too long ago on Back from the Dead. I believe it was the April show. Was it like for the ones that watched Back from the Dead? Was I know I should actually, you know what? I just want to make sure I get a double answer, just not to embarrass myself or hit the shame button. So let me see here. Let me go to my Back from the Dead notes here. Let's see here. I believe my gut's telling me April. Nope, I was totally wrong in that real house. I believe it is now officially May. It's gonna be. Yep, it's gonna be May. So yes, it was actually had an anniversary there, Rosie, on May the 19th of this month. So I definitely am gonna check that out now officially. So good looking out there, Rosie. Um, yes, with the Serpent movie, the Rainbow Serpent. Yes, Wes Craven movie and Bill Pullman stars. Yes, I do remember that. So that will definitely go on the watch list. I know what you did last summer. Hey, you know what? To you, that's I can see why for you why it could be underrated. I think it's just rated just fine for me. Like it's a good time, but nothing too spectacular or just not. It's just like right perfect in the middle for me. But I can see why you being from or why it's filmed in North Carolina, why it would mean more to you. So I like that answer a lot. Let's see here. John Carpenter's The Thing. So absolutely, that's yeah. I was like, I wouldn't say it's underrated anymore, but originally it was. Yes, Jamie. Carrie to the Rage. I watched that one for an episode of Back from the Dead, and I really had a good time. I was actually really impressed with it. So I will say, I will agree with you and say that it is underrated. And I know Cody Snyder got excited about that. Absolutely. Yes, Heather is a big fan of American Mary, and I liked American Mary, so I would say that's a good one for a underrated film. Absolutely. Okay, Chad, if Brad were here, he would be going all over this comment right now because Brad absolutely enjoys Joyride. And I like Joyride too. It was a joy to watch. Got you, Chad, for a pun. But no, seriously, vote. I am due for a rewatch on Joyride because I want to see if I could still remember having a good time with that film. And is that the one with Candy Kang? Is that the one that I'm thinking of there, Chad? Okay, never mind. Brooke just answered that question. So Candy Cane. So so there you go. Let's see here. Let's see here. My apologies, Sarah Tonis. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Yeah, I can see where that could be underrated, but for me personally, I think it's actually overrated. And actually, that would be a nice segue pick, or just a nice segue because I actually had that ready here because we talked about let's see here about underrated horror movies. So let's go ahead and talk about the overrated horror movies. So let me know in your all's opinion, what are some of your all's overrated horror movies? And then I'm going to go back to taking a little break from the horror side of things. Yes, and this is not for overrated. This is for underrated. The Hitcher, the original, very good. And I even enjoyed the remake too. So even if you mean the remake, I think both of them are easily underrated. And yes, everybody, Jamie has a birthday on Saturday. So please wish her a happy birthday. Even wish her a happy birthday. I think Jamie would really like she will accept birthday wishes in this stream. So go ahead, let's just wish her a happy birthday in the chat, and then we will readdress her birthday on Saturday by wishing her a happy birthday there as well. So Jamie, hopefully you have a fantastic weekend. And Cody Snyder says, mine's a couple of weeks after Sunday. And yes, I got your name and I got your social media shout out. So I'm going to be ready for you. So let's see here. So so yeah, again, let me guys know, what are some of your all's overrated horror movies? Oh wow. Woo! Should I hit the button? I'm probably going to hit the button because this one's bold. So Atanis, hopefully you're ready, my friend. No, there it is. Atanis is saying the original Halloween, an overrated horror movie. But hey, I respect your opinion. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's an all-time classic and it should be very well respected. But yeah, there's parts of it where it doesn't age well for me with each rewatch, Annie being the main one. But hey, if you think it's overrated, more power to you, my friend, and I respect that. Let's see here. Raymond, I'm telling Braden on you, my friend. Halloween H2O is overrated. Though I hate to say this, kind actually, wait, I'm not hating it. Sorry, I was kind of like on the defense of like defending Braden there, but I'm actually the same opinion. I think Howling H2O is a little overrated as well. So sorry, Raymond. I agree with you that it is a little bit on the side of overrated. I like the last third act, but it just takes forever to get to that third act to me, even though it's for a short movie, like an hour 28 minutes. So now, Raymond, again, be careful. Don't tell Braden that. You're okay to tell us right now. But Braden, be very careful because he is making a certain fan film based off of Halloween H2O. Let's see here. Zodiac, overrated. Hereditary. And you know what? I see this a lot with Hereditary being considered overrated. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's just a really beautiful film and a good film, but I'm not going to say it's a great film. So if you want to interpret that with me as thinking it's overrated, I don't mind. But come on, like Toni Collette should have won like all the rewards for best female actress for her role in Hereditary because I thought she was absolutely spectacular in that. Let's see here. Who else? See, good thing Brad's not here, Ashton, or he would have canceled you already with The Shining is overrated. I personally do not agree with that. I think The Shining is definitely one of the greatest horror films of all time. So I love that movie. But hey, I can understand it. It's not for everybody, so overrated. So I respect that, man. And I know you prefer Doctor Sleep over The Shining. I'm the same way, but I still love The Shining. All right, let's see here. You know what? At times, overrated could just could be interpreted to whatever you want. So if you think it's just a movie that's loved too much, or it's just like that gets overhyped, you could kind of consider it overrated. So it's all pretty much of how you interpret what the meaning of overrated is. Rosie says The Fog overrated. Don't hate me. I don't hate now, Rosie. We don't hate you here. Again, I love different opinions. I like The Fog, but I didn't love The Fog. So again, if you want to interpret that as overrated for me, but I love the cinematography and how they did everything to create the fog in that movie. I saw the behind the scenes work. But yeah, other than that, though, just the characters were just meh. So I think maybe, Rosie, I'm probably on a little bit on the side of you of it being overrated, but I don't hate it. I just thought it was just a good movie. Now, Jamie, we're getting to the good stuff. Aliens, I absolutely agree with you. I definitely think it's overrated. I still respect the movie, and I can know why a lot of people enjoy it, just because they like more the fast tempo and getting away from the slow pacing from the original Alien. So Jamie, I am definitely on your side on that. I definitely consider Aliens as overrated. And if it's overrated, you know it's good and scary. Hey, you know what? That's a good interpretation of that. So absolutely. Let's hear the Jesus custom footwear. What's going on, my friend? Hopefully all is going well in your world, my friend. And thank you so much for saying hello and to hang out with us. Let's see here. What else we got here real quick? And Zodiac, that's a great point. Tony Collette is the masterpiece and not the film. That is a very, very good point, and I do agree with you on that. Let's see here. Just one before we move on here. I just want to. Brooke is saying the David Gordon Green Halloween trilogy, and that is a great answer as well. Like, I'm a fan of the 2018 one, but once we start going to kills and the ends territory, I just yeah, I kind of just originally I was excited for those movies, but once they do them, I think they get talked about too much. So to me, I think they're overrated as well. But I do enjoy 2018. It's just the other two. Yeah, I think they definitely get overhyped on. Let's see here. we know what DGG stands for. That's good. All right. I think I've gotten everybody. So let's take a little break. Last one. Skinamark is overrated. Actually, in my opinion, I think it's underrated. Underrated for not getting hated on enough. Like, I know some people like the movie and that's awesome, but for me, I just was just like this the entire time, or like Jack Torrance in The Shining. Like, that's pretty much how I was. So I say it's underrated, but it should be hated on more. Douche Gore Guts, DGG. Good guess, Chad. Good guess. Let's see here. All right. So, and you know, another good guess. Dildo Gordon Gooch. you all, you all behave yourself. And 24 people right now. So you guys are awesome. And Chad, please tell me you're still here because I want to bring this up. Chester saying Halloween Resurrection is so overrated. Oh, Chad, be nice to Chester. Be nice. Be nice. But no, Chester, I don't think it's overrated. I don't even think it's underrated. I think it's just, Chad, sorry, buddy, dog shit from a horse's ass. Very, very bad. And I know, Chad, it's ahead of its time, which I agree with you, but it doesn't save the film. Not even Katie Sackhoff can save that film because she never got ahead in life after that movie. So those are some of the overrated horror movies. So let's take a little break from the horror genre here, and let me get some more questions again to know about you guys. And this question kind of like was inspired from the Back from the Dead show from this past Sunday. When me and Destiny talked about the mummy. And I kind of asked her the question of like, because there's an Egyptian mythology when you pass away, like as a pharaoh, they filled the room with some of your personal belongings, so you can take that with you to the afterlife. So my question for you guys is, what would you bring to your Egyptian tomb so you all can have with you or bring with you to the afterlife? I would say about maybe a good 2 or 3 items. What would be like 2 or 3 items you would bring with you to the afterlife? So I'm actually kind of curious on that because that would tell me a lot about you all. And yes, I did saw the comment earlier, so just to help Chad clear it up, I'll help clear it up as well. Chad is newly casted in the last Nightmare Part 1. He's going to be playing Michael. He was not Michael in the original Halloween, for the Haddonfield Nightmare, that is. Even though I know he would have knocked it out of the park as well in the original Haddonfield Nightmare. Let's see here. Dynamite Tiger says my guitar. That's a very good one. So you can play music while you're just chilling around in the afterlife. Rosie, Rosie, no, don't like that. What are we doing, Rosie? Dirty girl, corner. 5 minutes. If it come right back, so we can say a great answer to making us laugh. So Rosie, that's dirty. Denise says her Michael Myers or her Michael stuff. That's a damn good one. So I bet a lot of people would bring their horror collections with them. Any particular Michael Myers stuff there, Denise? Or is it just like as much Michael Myers stuff as you can? That you just can't pick two or three. See, Atanis says his Chucky collection. So hell yeah, I know Atanis is a big Chucky guy. So that does not surprise me about him wanting to bring his Chucky collection. Let's see here. Veronica. Ooh, to me, this is an underrated pick right here. Photo albums. Absolutely. Like just to bring like all those photo albums so you could at least remember the people that mean a lot to you in life. Very great answer. And I don't know how I'm doing these, so just deal with them. I'm trying to deal with them. But no, photo albums is definitely an underrated answer in my opinion. I think that's a great answer. And see, and Brooke kind of touched upon that too, with saying all my horror stuff, family photos, and she's also a guitar. So hey, Brooke and Dynamite, we need a guitar hangout session here, and just play us some music on the guitar. I have ceramic things my mom made that I would want. Raymond, I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I'm seeing the word ceramic, so I am looking up that word real quick just to see what that means, so I can know more about you on that. Oh, dude, sorry, I'm taking a look at them now. Like these. Oh, dude, Raymond, that is so awesome. Yeah, please bring one of those with you. That's an awesome. I love that. That's so awesome. Just like the artwork that, or just the talent it takes to make something like that is so awesome. All my horror stuff and other collectibles. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Who else we? Oh, and Blu-ray. What's going on there, Blu-ray? How are you doing? Hopefully, I know what Blu-ray will bring with him to his Egyptian tomb. He will be bringing every single one of his Blu-rays, and hopefully a TV and a Blu-ray player, so you have 7 to play in the afterlife. All right, let's see here. What else do we got in here? Oh, sorry, Jamie. I was about to say, let's hear my favorite Stephen King book, Doctor Sleep. So she'd be bringing Doctor Sleep, her Twin Peaks collection, and a painting of my cats. Now you see, I didn't have to have Destiny on here from Back from the Dead, and we're already having Twin Peaks talk already. So I'm almost there, ready to pull the plunge and diving into the Twin Peaks world to see what it's all about. I'm not there just yet because there's a certain movie tournament I have to prepare for first, but maybe in July I can start watching Twin Peaks. But no, that's awesome. You bring those 3 items with you. I think those are all great choices. Let's see here. Just trying to catch up with the chat real quick. Dynamite, the handbook for the recently deceased. You know what? I think that can actually that's a really good answer, and here's why on that. The handbook for the recently deceased, because that actually tells you who is in the afterlife, so you can go find them and hang out with them. So actually, that is definitely an underrated answer in my opinion. So hell yeah. My positive memories. Hell yeah, Cody. So hey, definitely gotta carry some of those good memories with you. So my Twin Peaks collectibles mean a lot to me. I got a lot of stuff that's Twin Peaks related. And again, that's so awesome. You kind of need to rub that in Destiny's face saying that you got all this Twin Peaks stuff. In fact, she needs to step up her game. I think she'd get a good kick out of that. So, but no, I agree with Chad. That's so awesome, Jamie. Let's see here. I think that is. Oh, sorry. Let me get your almost like anyone can talk Twin Peaks. Most of us knew way about it before she was. Oh my god, calm yourself. Be nice, chat. Be nice. Someone wished for world peace earlier. You're supposed to hold to that. We're supposed to create world peace. So all right. I think we've slowed down on that topic a little bit. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. And Okay, first off, I gotta spell this correctly, so Chad doesn't make fun of me for my awful spelling. All right, there we go. So you know what? Let Rosie was being dirty earlier, so let's get dirty. Who are your all celebrity crushes? I gotta know, who are you crushing on right now? That's celebrity crushes. So let us know. Or not let us, sorry. I was like, I figured Brad was right here. Let me know. See, that's what happens when you do a show with two people. You're so used for the other one being right there. In fact, you just sometimes forget that they're not even there. Let's see here. And I'll answer this question real quick. Just as the chat is getting their answers ready for their celebrity crushes. What's your favorite movie of the year so far? So far, I got Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, as my favorite movie of the year. And it's a damn shame right now of that movie bombing in the box office because that is to me bullshit because that movie is absolutely spectacular and more people need everybody needs to go see that movie at the theater. It's just a one of a kind experience in IMAX or on the big screen with Dolby to go see Furiosa because Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth absolutely stole the show in that movie. They were absolutely fantastic. All right, let's see here. Ashton says Zendaya, and Zendaya is a great choice. She is doing great things in the world of Hollywood right now, especially after that steamy performance The Challenger. So Zendaya is a good one. Keanu Reeves and Jake Gyllenhaal. Hey, fair, if I were for that team, very good choices. But definitely, if y'all know me, primetime Denise Richards. I love Emma Stone. I It's my current run right now. I love Emma Stone. And then of course, my girl Sharni right there. My favorite Australian. So just to clear that up, Australian. Good day, mate. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Rosie says the whole male cast of Game of Thrones. Fuck. Oh, Rosie, you just know how to absolutely make me laugh. But hey, if that's what you want to go with, if that rocks your boat, go for it. Just don't tip the boat over. Zodiac Z. Trish Stratus was one of my first. Yeah, Trish Stratus was definitely one of my. It was my first crush in the world of wrestling. So that's a great pick. And Zodiac Z. Are you satisfied? So let's see here. Cody says Shirley Finn and Madachin Amick are forever crushes of mine. You know, let me take a little gander at that real quick. I want to see here. Let's see here. Let's move this to a new window so I can still see you all here. Uh, because I need to get a visual on this here. I need to get a visual. Okay, Shirley Finn. Okay, I can. Hell yeah. And let's see here. What was the ever Madachin Amick? Is the other one? Okay. Yeah. Hey, now, did you just do? Did you just Twin Peak me right there? But with especially with Madachin Amick, I'm seeing she was a part of Twin Peaks there. So hell yeah, both very beautiful women there, Cody. Fuck. You son of a bitch! You took mine. My crush is Brandon Timmons. Man's got fuck me. You, Chad, corner 5 minutes. My celebrity crush is Margot Robbie. That's a very damn good one. Daniel, we got some Daniel Harris love in here, and Molly Ringwald. God, sound like Ember Fudd there for a minute. Molly Ringwald. Yeah, she's a very good one, especially in her movie of Sweet 16. She was very beautiful in that movie. So good picks. Sadie Sink, very underrated pick in my opinion. I love Sadie Sink. Chloe Grace Moretz and Dakota Fanning. Speaking of Dakota Fanning, next week The Watchers. I'm very, very excited to see her in that movie. I think she's going to nail it as one of the best female performances in a horror movie of the year. I think she can knock it out of the park. Ooh, see now Raymond's going on an interesting road here. Catherine Newton is right up there, but my number one is Scout Taylor Compton. And dude, that's a great number one to have because her bubbly personality is so what's the word I'm thinking? It's so gravitating. Like you could gravitate towards her bubbly personality. I've met her twice, and she has been spectacular all the 2 times that I've met her, and she is so awesome. So hopefully you get to meet her someday. Jonathan Mayers. Let me look that up there real quick, there, Veronica, because the name sounds familiar. So let's see here. I got to open up a new window here. Jonathan Mayers. Okay, I can see how the women will like him. So there you go. So if I play for that team, good pick. But yeah, Veronica, good pick, my. See here. Fenderhoff, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? We're talking about celebrity crushes right now. So before I go to the next one here, and I just realized, guys, I've been having so much fun right now. I just now realized we're almost at an hour right now. So we'll go a little bit over, like maybe another 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll just wrap everything up. But I've been having a good time. Let me know if you guys are having a good time with this particular stream. And be honest with me, because if you really enjoyed this, we'll do this later. And if not, we'll just toss it in the trash and we'll think of more cool ideas to do in the future. So I just figured with Brad being out of town, I just do a experiment stream, and you guys have been awesome with 20 people consecutively tuning into this stream. So that is always appreciative. Let's see here. All right. Yes, he totally twin pitched you. Damn it, I knew it. Gene says Sean Cassidy, William Cat, and Zachary Levi. I know who Zachary Levi is for being Shazam and being Finn Rider from what's the movie? Tangled. That's a voiceover performance. But let me look up who Sean Cassidy is. Okay, I can see why you picked Sean Cassidy there. I can see why on that one. And then William Katz. Let's see here. Okay, and I can see why you could pick William Cat too. So there you go, Gene. Hell yeah. Thank you, Atanis. That means a lot. Rosie, and Raymond. Yeah, thank you all so much. That's so awesome. If you guys say that, and Chester too, Jamie. Yeah, thank you all so much. Yeah, again, I just want to put the spotlight on you all for you all as putting as much spotlight on me and Brad as much as you all can. Always a great thank you so much, my friend. I was kind. I'll be honest. I was kind of nervous doing this particular stream tonight to see if y'all were really down doing this stream. So, oh, thank you, Chester. Not Sweet 16, but 16 Candles. Yes, that's actually what I meant, my friend. So thank you for clearing that up for me for Molly Ringwald. So yes, even though, hey, they should make a movie called Sweet 16. I think that would be an awesome a new romantic comedy idea right there. So actually, I'm gonna write that down. Actually, you know what? Better yet, I'll let my note taker behind the scenes. So Jericho, put it on the list.
You just made the list.
There you go. So sorry, wrong button. And Veronica, you guys rock. Hey Chad, if we want to meet, we could turn it into a slasher. Let's see here. All right, let's get another question in here. So I think we are all celebrity crushed out. So let's see here. What else? Ooh, here we go. What's your all's biggest item on your bucket list? Because normally you could tell a lot about a person about from their bucket list. So what we'll do is we'll do this one. We'll do one more horror movie question and then one more non-horror movie question, and then we'll wrap everything up. So biggest item on your bucket list. This is going to be a fun one right here because I'm very interested. Sorry, my phone. Sorry, phone's blowing up with it talk right now. So hell yeah, that's awesome. He would have been if I played for that team, but I don't play for that team. So, but if no, I'm kidding with you. Come on, man. Of course, it's going to be Ryan Reynolds. Uh, let's see here. Oh, okay. So Chad was actually being serious. I think they made a horror movie called Sweet 16, but I haven't seen it. Here, let's type that up real quick. Sweet 16. Oh, oh shit, it is a movie from 1983. It's a horror mystery movie called Sweet 16 with Dana Kimmel's in this fucking movie? Well, I'm adding that to the fucking watch list already. So what a happy accident that was. God, you freaking kidding me? Dana Kimmel? She is fucking gorgeous. Let's see here. I thought Chad was just being a smartass, but he was actually trying to look out for me right there. There we go. Just in case, if you don't know who Dana Kimmel is, she is the wonderful, beautiful Chris Higgins from Friday the 13th Part 3D. So, all right. Let's check out these bucket lists right here. Meet Stormy Daniels. Now, Chad, who the hell is Stormy Daniels? Chad, your answers don't seem to surprise me anymore. I would love to travel the world. Hell yeah. I used to think that, but then I'm just like, I'll go to places where I need to go to them, but I love like where I'm living at just fine with the people I have. But I love to travel the world. I love that answer. That's awesome. And hopefully you get to do that. Ashton, or not, sorry, not Ashton. Autonomous, what I mean by that is just your number one bucket list, like the one on your bucket list that you want to accomplish the most. See, kind of like Raymond here. His big one is to go to a San Diego Comic-Con. That's on my bucket list. Or pretty much just to go to California to eat at a particular restaurant and to see Hollywood, of course. If I'm going to be a movie lover, I have to go see Hollywood once. But I definitely would love to do a San Diego Comic-Con someday, too. So that is on my bucket list. So that's awesome, Raymond. There we go. More Twin Peaks talk. But again, I love it. To meet my favorite actors from Twin Peaks. Since it came out in 90, Jamie, next year, wouldn't it be the 30th anniversary of Twin Peaks? So you would think maybe possibly they can have a 30-year anniversary reunion. And hopefully that's the case. So that could be your perfect opportunity to go meet them. But so I hope that works out for you. And Chester, the question is your biggest item on your bucket list. Like, what's the number one big thing on your bucket list that you want to do? Oh, Rosie, to meet all of you. Well, the next time I'm in your state there, Rosie, I will let you know. And we will definitely make that happen because there are a lot of conventions in your state and I've been to one last year and I had an amazing time at that one. And there's definitely more I want to go to. Gavin, what's going on there? Gavin, how are you doing, man? We're just talking about what's the big thing on your bucket list you want to accomplish. Chat, it worked. Courtney Reed, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? $2 super chat saying David Gordon Green needs to turn his porch lights off after 2 duds. Couldn't agree with you more. And since you are a YouTube member of ours, we got to play your super chat clip. So here we are, Courtney.
I want to know why there's zero growth in this family's receipts. There's no fucking money.
Well, there is fucking money because Courtney Reed was super nice to do a $2 super chat. So again, thank you so much for the super chat there, Courtney Reed. And what's going on there, buddy? And I wonder if those Timberwolves are going to be turning their porch lights off here in a couple of hours. Autonomous, to visit more countries in Europe, dude. That's a good one. I hear Europe is a beautiful country, so that would be so much fun to travel to. So hopefully you get to do that there, Autonomous. Chester, like to meet John Carpenter and Alan Hallworth. Let me remind myself who Alan Hallworth is. Oh, okay. The famous hockey player. I got you, man. So hell yeah. So hopefully you'll get to meet them someday. Especially John Carpenter. I would like to meet him myself. All right, what else we got here? I've been to San Diego and it's awesome there. I go back in a heartbeat. Hell yeah, that's great to know because definitely I would like to go to San Diego someday. Gavin says, I want to get rich and own every movie ever made. So you can fix them, or in fact, you could just make more money just because you own every movie ever made. See, I know you, Gavin. You're trying to be a freaking Scrooge McDuck there. That is a very interesting person in the comic session. So there we go. So let's see here. Mega, I want to be free. I want to be me. I want to be me. I want to be me. What's going on there, Mega Cat? How are you doing? Hopefully you like my musical performance right there. Cody says, go to Australia. If you do, please tell Sharni I said hi. Maybe acting in a thing or two and keep moving. Hell yeah, Cody. Definitely with the acting thing. I hopefully absolutely that works out for you, my friend, and I would want your autograph. God, my Gavin corner 5 minutes. Let's see here. Oh, the composer. Oh, you know what? I misspelled the name. I'm sorry about that. Here, let me fix that. There we go. The American composer. Okay, and I can see why, because he did a lot of Halloween movies. So hell yeah, dude. So hopefully you'll do get to meet him someday. There, Chester. Or wait, yeah, I think it was Chester. That was your bucket list. Just wanted to double check my work. Yeah, that was you, Chester. Perfect. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. He met him and he didn't charge him at all for a picture. Dude, that's awesome. And you wouldn't charge me? Oh, come on, man. You gotta make some money. Chad. Corner again, 5 minutes. I don't want you coming out until you apologize. Let's see here. I want to start a pitbull rescue center. Dude, that's awesome. I think that's a great bucket list to have, man, because I think pit bulls get a very bad rep. And just to do a rescue center and to treat them kindly, I think that's awesome, Mega Cap. All right, let's see here. Okay, we'll use this one and we'll get to one more horror movie and we'll get to one non-horror movie and then we'll wrap everything up. Actually, I do want to write a script for Rob Zombie. I believe he is an excellent director. He just needs some help. Hell yeah, man. And dude, I think Rob Zombie would love to read your script. So hopefully we can make that a possibility in the future. And of course, Ashton will charge me $100. So thank you, Ashton. I don't have that kind of money on me. And Blu-ray says, I like to meet Quentin Tarantino. Hell yeah, dude. That would be awesome to meet Quentin Tarantino. So hopefully you get to make that happen someday. So let me get out the camera real quick and because I need to blow my nose again. Chad was smart ass. Where was that help when he attempted Halloween? I don't know, Chad. Like, leave me alone. So, all right. Let's see here. There's that one, and I have all these other questions, but I'll save them if we do a part 2 later on in the future. But I gotta ask you all one more horror movie question. So let me ask this one. A horror movie remake you want the most. So if you like, for example, if you want another Halloween remake, you can do that one. Or if you want a Chopping Mall remake, if you want a Sleepaway Camp remake, even if you want a Jaws remake, what is the one horror movie remake that you want the most? Because for me, and I'll answer this, I want The Burning. I want a remake to that movie so bad. It's not that The Burning was a bad movie. It's just I think that we can do a really great job with a modernized version of The Burning with Crosby. I think that would be a phenomenal idea. Interesting pick right here. House of a Thousand Corpses remake. See, I love the House of a Thousand Corpses. So I think it's a very unique movie of Rob Zombie's that I think it's just so gravitating and it's just so much fun. So very interesting choice with a remake on that. And trust me, Blu-ray, I am far with you on that. Anything Friday the 13th, I'm up. I definitely want to see. So I am absolutely 110% agree with you. Melissa, Wildcard, how are you doing there, Melissa? Hopefully all is going well. And we're just answering this question, asking this question, and one more after that, and we'll just be wrapping it up. So, Melissa, is there a horror movie remake that you want to see? Let us know in the chats. Let's see here. Da, da, da. Courtney Reed says, I'm getting Beetlejuice, so I'm complete. Hey, there you go. So, and I think that it's going to be a fun movie. So I'm looking forward to it, especially with Jenna Ortega being a part of that movie, because I think that's a match made in heaven, that combination. Let's see here. And Chad says, stop with the remakes, come up with more original shit. And Chad, I agree with you, buddy. I want more original shit and I do remakes, but you do have to admit there's some movies out there that do really need a remake. But I'm mostly on your side on that. I definitely love to see more original content. Silver Bullet, The Lost Boys, but I know they'll ruin it. See, I love The Lost Boys. I think it's perfect the way it is, but I can see them doing a modernized version of it. And I think, from my understanding, there is talks about doing a Lost Boys remake. So I'm pretty sure that movie is coming. But Silver Bullet, I think that could be a good one to do a modernized version of Silver Bullet. A Nightmare on Elm Street. See, I'm kind of in agreement to that because we do need another Nightmare on Elm Street in the theater. So I'm with you on that. And personally, over remakes. And again, don't blame you. Same thing with chat. Don't blame you. I want more original content, but sometimes remakes can get it right. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. See, I love the original, so I am not in no rush to do it. But if they want to do a remake for it, if they can do Tom Atkins to play Cochran, I would be totally down for it. So, regardless, I'll go see it day one, but I'm not like in a rush. But hell yeah, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. See, and you can tell I'm a fan, right? If I can learn to point, there you go. Right there with the witch mask right there. Ooh, good pick, Raymond. The Howling. That could be a fun one to do a remake for. So that's a good one. A remake, no, but we need Ready or Not too. And Melissa, letting you know, there is rumblings of doing a Ready or Not 2. So that one is definitely on the cards of it happening. So you got your wish on that one. So it will be. I'm not sure when exactly it's coming, but it's definitely being worked on. I like a remake in The Mouth of Madness. I unfortunately have not seen that one, so I do not what that entails of, but I trust you. So if you think it needs a remake, let's make a remake for it. Ooh, this is interesting take right here. I want to see a Jaws remake because I want to see how they do it without using the same cast from the original movie. Yeah, see, that's a good point. It would be interesting to see how they can do a Jaws remake, but my big worry is that they'll do a CGI shark and you just can't. Like that just takes away what makes the original Jaws that special. But I'll admit it, if they do a Jaws remake, I'll be there day one at the theater. I know a lot of people will not be happy, kind of like the same level of the Crow remake, that a lot of people are not going to be happy, but I'm a moviegoer, so I'll be there day one. You can't mark it and you can't hate on it until you watch it. That's from what I learned. See, that's the other thing too. You're not sure what remake you want, but you would be afraid that they would screw it up. And see, that's the other bad thing about remakes. Even if we want one, there's that possibility that they could really screw it up. So that's not a bad thought there, Gene. Chat, are you talking about Friday the 13th? Let me know. I probably missed something there. Gavin says here, blood and black lace only if they get a truly talented director with an eye for artistic visuals, no scrubs. I have not heard of that movie until today, but it's the same thing with Jamie's comment. Gavin, I know you've watched a lot of horror movies, so if you think this movie needs a remake, I'm all for it, and let's go. Let's make it happen. Ooh, Halloween 4 Part 2. See, I want that, but see if we're talking about all this Halloween direction of doing a series and all that. We need to just do stuff like this, like with a Halloween 3, like a new interpretation of Halloween 3. We need to do Halloween Part 4, where we have like an adult Jamie Lloyd played by Daniel Harris. Bring Rachel back. See, we could do interesting ideas like that. See, I kind of don't need a TV series. I need like ideas with like what Courtney Reed and I believe. Sorry, I just want to make sure I give credit where credit is due here. And what Veronica said with Halloween 3. I think we should do those ideas. Jaws remake would be all CGI water. And unfortunately, that very well could be the case. Yeah, and they'll CGI the shark and fuck it up. See, I understand. See, that could be a good one. Cause instead of like a bat making the dog crazy, you could do like some chemical that like modern, because as in modern times we have some crazy chemical out there. And hell, we legit had a bat pretty much made us all like Cujo with the Global Bastard. So I can see a live Cujo work in this day and age. Even though again, my big worry is that they'll CGI the dog too. Fuck you, Chad. I knew you were going there, you asshole. Always switch shows. So yeah, the Nightmare remake is 2010 and the Friday the 13th is 2009. Damn it, I knew you were fucking gonna go there, you asshole. Chad, we're not talking about this right now. Oh, it's a gelato film. Or a Mario Bava gelato film, Brett. You could have guessed that. Yeah, that was going to be my third guess there, Gavin. But I'm definitely. I'll tell you this, buddy. I will add that to my watch list because I do need to visit gelato more. Get used to that flavoring of a savory treat. Yeah, see, exactly a gelato film. See, I heard it was a good genre. But all right, so let's go ahead and tackle one more here. Got about 7 minutes here. So let me make this a good one here. You know what? Since we're talking about food, that you can never really like get to know somebody than to ask about their food. So, with the last question, and we'll wrap everything up. If I want to know about you guys, what is your go-to fast food order? So, if you have to make if you're in a rush and you want to get something fast food, like your go-to fast food order, you know what you want, easy to explain. It's like your last fast food meal. What would be your go-to fast food order? And just to give you all an example of this, I actually have a tie between two for a go-to fast food order. It is Chick-fil-A with 2 chicken sandwiches, no pickle. One of the chicken sandwiches have pepper jack cheese, a large fry, and a large Dr. Pepper with light ice. Then the other one is Chipotle, giving me a steak burrito with queso, Monterey Jack, white rice, pinto beans, the fajita veggies, and chips and queso on the side. So that's what kind of like what I mean. What is your go-to fast food order? Let's see here. Just reading your all's comments real quick just to make sure I don't miss anything. See, Gavin, I knew you get that joke. Sorry, still getting welcome to dairy notifications here. So see, you can't go wrong with a Big Mac and fries at McDonald's. You absolutely can't. So that's always a traditional answer. Hey, you know what? I love traditional. So good one, Melissa. Hamburgers or poutine? Say, hey, and I had poutine for the first time like a couple of years ago in Charleston, South Carolina, and it was absolutely delicious with the gravy fries and the cheese curds. Oh, it was so good. So I love poutine. Spanish rice and pernil pork. Here, look. Never heard of pernil pork before, so let me see what that is. Let's see here. Oh, oh, Courtney Reed. That looks delicious. It kind of reminds me of a barbecue fast food restaurant that I have here locally called Buddy's Barbecue, and that's what it kind of reminds me of. So very good pick, Courtney. Simple Man, going McDonald's because they're the most consistent. I hate to say this, Gavin. The last 2 times I've been to McDonald's, their French fries have absolutely been the worst. And Wendy's, the last 2 times I went to Wendy's, their French fries have absolutely been the best. And that's another thing. Wendy's will be another one of mine. Will always give me a double cheeseburger, a large fry, and a large drink, and a spicy chicken sandwich with American cheese only. That is another go-to move for me is Wendy's. A ton is a Big Mac, a fillet of fish, a large fry, and a large chocolate shake. Ooh, damn. You know what? I probably shouldn't have asked this question because now this is making me very, very hungry. Chick-fil-A, a spicy bacon Swiss. Ooh, that's I don't think I've ever had bacon on a chicken sandwich before, especially putting it on a spicy sandwich. That's a good one. Mega Cat, Domino's pizza is his go-to. Hell yeah. I love Domino's is my favorite chain because with the consistency comment, Domino's, in my opinion, is very consistent every time. Half-pound roast beef with nacho cheese and mozzarella sticks. And you're talking about Arby's, Zodiac, and I love a Arby's roast beef sandwich and their mozzarella sticks. And sorry, Sonic. Mozzarella sticks at Arby's aren't the best mozzarella sticks at fast food joints. So very good call, my friend. Yeah, the lime salted chips are the goats. See, I'm not a big lime person, but it's just something how Chipotle uses the lime flavoring with their chips and their meal. I don't mind it. I actually like lime over at Chipotle. So I agree with you. The chips are the goats. But trust me, folks, I've had the worst of their chips and it's not good. But for consistency, their chips are always banging. Jamie is a quarter pounder with cheese, no onion, a medium fry, and a Coke freeze at McDonald's. Ooh, a Coke freeze is a nice touch right there. And Jamie, I'll be honest with you, I've never had a quarter pounder at McDonald's before. I always just get the mini like cheeseburgers and get like 5 of them, eat 3 of them, and the next day have the other 2 for like a leftover meal. But I am going to add a quarter pounder to my to try list because I do need to try it eventually. Blu-ray, or it says a Wendy's. Speaking of Wendy's, 2 cheeseburgers and a Blu-ray, my fucking dude. Spicy chicken sandwich too, dude. I'm actually telling y'all this. Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich is so criminally underrated. I think, in my humble opinion, it is better than Chick-fil-A's spicy chicken sandwich. That's how damn good it is, in my opinion. So Blu-ray, my fucking boy, coming in strong. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, we got a Cobb salad or a spicy chicken sandwich. So, Brooke, let me ask you this, and for those that do spicy chicken sandwiches, and with Rosie too, have y'all ever tried pepper jack cheese on your spicy chicken sandwich? That's a game changer. It's so delicious. Ashton is a baconator and fries, and that is what my boy Chris Snyder from the movie Misfits, that's his go-to, is a baconator and fries. He loves a good baconator. Melissa is a Big Mac, fries, double cheeseburgers, mac sauce side order to dunk in my... I think you just changed my life there, Melissa. I've never thought about getting a side of mac sauce before. Well played, Melissa. Well played. Adrian says a double pepperoni pizza. Hey, I love pepperoni, so I can absolutely not argue with that. 2 double quarter pounders with cheese, no onions or pickles, add lettuce and bacon, large fries, a 10-piece nugget with barbecue sauce, and a large Sprite. Fuck. God, I remember I used to eat like that in my good old college days. So damn, that is a big order, my friend, but that sounds absolutely delicious. McDonald's spicy chicken, and I've been noticing a lot of McDonald's love in the chat too. That really has thrown me off guard. I never expected a lot of McDonald's food items, but hey, it's like y'all said, sometimes they can be very consistent. So y'all making a strong point for McDonald's. So McDonald's spicy chicken sandwich combo with a large fry and a large Sprite. Speaking of Sprite, I've been finishing off the rest of my Sprite that I've had because I always drink Sprite. The only time I drink Sprite is when I'm sick. So when I was sick last week, all I was drinking was Sprite, and I'm just finishing off the last like 3 cans of Sprite I have in my refrigerator. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and finish things up here. Yeah, Mega Cat Poutine is gravy fries with like cheese curds in it. It's absolutely delicious. Yeah, see, even Brug knows it's absolutely delicious. Let's see here. Courtney Reese has a tuna sub with banana peppers from Jersey Mike's. You're welcome. Actually, not a fan of Jersey Mike's anymore. My particular Jersey Mike's has not very good employees, and they really just screwed the pooch on my order once, so I've never been back since. Firehouse Subs with the hook and ladder, that's my go-to hot sub place. Like for a hot sandwich, is Firehouse Subs. Yeah, and that's correct. The poutine is a Canadian dish. Like J-Man can tell you all about that over at Backtrack Cinema. So next time you're over on his channel, you can ask him all about poutine. He'll tell you all about it. The Puerto Rican restaurants up here in Connecticut make it. OMG. Dude, I want to try good Puerto Rican food. So I'm going to write that down on my list to go to. Now we're talking about fucking poutine in the chat. Okay, finally somebody said tacos, because that's a great go-to move right there. So Chad, thank you. Tacos, it doesn't matter what kind. You're damn right. Tacos are life. A grand slamwich from Denny's with hash browns and a side of pancakes. A patty melt from Whataburger with some mozzarella sticks or tots. Damn it, Brett, now I'm done eating for the night. Now I'm done. Hey, I am too, man. Like, I might be going to McDonald's here shortly. Raymond, Taco Bell, I get 4 burritos and nacho fries. Right now, I get a beefy 5-layer. Good. Excuse me. Good move. A steak grilled cheese burrito. Good move. Chicken enchilada burrito. And a cheesy double beef burrito. Damn, that's a lot of burritos, my friend. But hell, all that sounds really damn good. The Danny DeVito commercials at Jersey Mike's. And see, there we go. Some Taco Bell love, Veronica. Blu-ray says McDonald's French fries always hit and a miss. I hate when they're soggy. Yes, last 2 times Blu-ray they have been soggy to me, and it's pissed me off. The sunrise sunset from Tropical Smoothie. It's been a while since I've been to a Tropical Smoothie, so I cannot remember. Let's see here. Yeah, I got a cookout too, Ashton, and they are very what we call very price friendly. Actually, I lied. I would go to Five Guys, 2 double burgers, large fry, and a Sprite. If I'm feeling extra slutty, I'll get a shake from there. Yeah, if you want to spend $30 over there, like that's part of my problem with Five Guys. Even though, dude, they're Cajun fries. Please tell me when you say a large fry, you mean Cajun fries, because I will admit their Cajun fries might be the best French fry in the food restaurant chain game out there. It's the Cajun fries. Cookie crumble, very delicious cookie, Melissa. I definitely suggest you try it. Now, Rosie, we talking about the restaurant, or are we actually talking about Five Guys here? I know how your dirty mind works at this point, so I want to clarify. You're talking about the burger joint. Let's see here. Okay, love pepper jack cheese. Excellent. Yeah, see, pepper jack cheese makes everything better. Gene, I am right there with you. I love White Castle. Speaking of jalapeno cheese, I get jalapeno cheese on those burgers at White Castle. I could eat about 20 of those freaking burgers. I'll tell you what, God, White Castle is beyond better. So let's just say that like White Castle is that good, nice five dining experience, while Crystals it's like great value. That's how the best way I can confirm it, because I hate Crystals now. Damn, I didn't realize I was this far back, guys. So if I'm missing like any of like your comments, I am so sorry. It's just you are just freaking booming in the chat. But let's see here. All right, I think okay, let's see here. Jim Cornette say, I know about my boy Corny, man. Jim Cornette put over Hattie B's in Nashville as the best. Remind me real quick as I'm tidying things up, Cody, the best of what? I remember him saying that, but remind me what is Hattie B's and what is the best that he's mentioning. So please remind me of that real quick. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I accidentally went 7 minutes over, so I apologize for that. Once we get into food conversation, we could be stuck here for another hour. And I at least, best chicken. Thank you, man. So I'm going to write that down on my Nashville quest to go to Hattie B's. So I'm going to write that down. And yes, that's why I love White Castle as well. It's because Harold and Kumar made White Castle relevant. So let's go ahead and wrap everything up here. So let me go ahead and get rid of that real quick. I would love to do this particular stream again in the future. So I'll definitely save it in the kind of like the rotation of like doing this particular stream. If I'm like by myself again, or if Brad's by himself, maybe he can even attempt at doing this particular kind of stream. But what's coming up on Good Will Hunting real quick? Well, Brad wants me to promote this, so I'll be happy to promote this yet again. If you are a sports fan, if you love sports, me and Brad and our boy Chris, who is part of Good Will Hunting as well, we're starting our new sports podcast called Beers with the Bros. We're looking to be starting this in July, so for when the next NFL and college football seasons arises, we can talk about some of the big topics. So we are very excited to start this podcast, and it will be coming sometime in July. That's the plan right now. And then coming in July, we're going to be having a Nightmare on Elm Street watch party series. So we got a bunch of guests already lined up to watch some movies in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. We're very, very excited to get into this franchise. We don't do a lot of a Nightmare on Elm Street talk on this channel for a long while. So this particular watch party series, and we'll be doing some fun rankings along the way and all that. So all this is just a long time coming for Good Will Hunting, for us to cover the Nightmare on Elm Street watch party series. And to let you all know, because me and Brad and Chris are going to be doing this next weekend, yes, this series, for each movie, we are going to be including a skit. So skits are coming back with the Nightmare on Elm Street Watch Party series. And as of right now, this series is going to start on July the 11th. So mark your calendars. We're in for one crazy ride on Elm Street. And then at this time, I do not know what we're doing next Thursday. I got to wait for Brad to come back from out of town, and then we will discuss what we'll want to do for a live stream. And I've been seeing your poll in the comments or in the chat about like wanting to do more live rankings. We might be doing a live ranking next Thursday. We don't know just yet, but we'll let you all know as soon as we can. But for Back from the Dead, it'll be coming back sooner or later on June the 9th at noon Eastern Time. Me and Destiny will go over the horror movie anniversaries for June. And we got some very, very strong movies to talk about. And we'll cause some great conversations. So this is a Back from the Dead episode you definitely do not want to miss. Again, this is June the 9th at noon Eastern Time. All right. Oh, damn, y'all are just freaking going at it in the chat right now. I had like 22 missed messages, so love you guys. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it at that. I had an absolute blast hanging out with you, and thank you yet again for making this solo live stream so easy. You guys just make everything easy, just with how awesome, with how much you all interact with each other, with me, with Brad, and with everybody. That's why you all, to me, in my opinion, the Goodwill community is the best horror community. So let's continue building that strong. So I'm going to go ahead and get out here. Hopefully you all have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. And we will see you all next Thursday for the next Goodwill Live.